Hi everyone, it's Wendy again. Now, I'm going to read the story from our booklet this week. It's called The Runaway Iceberg, and I do hope you like it. Land ahoy, shouted Rossie as he looked through her she looked through her telescope. Shall we dive in and explore, Captain? You know I don't like swimming, Gasper said with a sigh. That's Rossie and Gasper. Suddenly a cracking sound came from below them. Before they had realised what had happened, a chunk of ice had broken off and Gasper and Rossie were floating out to sea on an iceberg. There they are, look, it's cracked all the way along there. Quick, swim, shouted Rossie, but Gasper was afraid. I can't, he cried, peering into the deep, dark sea below. The iceberg floated out further and further away until they could no longer see land. What are we going to do? Asked Gasper, trembling. How will we ever get back? We're brave explorers, remember, said Rossie, holding Gasper's flippers. We'll find a way. Gasper took a deep breath. I guess we could use our flippers to row back, he said, but which way is home? They couldn't even see any land now, look. Lift me up, said Rossie. She climbed onto Gasper's head, but he was still not high enough to see land. Try jumping, she suggested, and gave him a little nudge with her foot. Gasper jumped. Jump. And they both landed on the ice with a thud. Need some help finding your way? Asked the snow petrel from above. Oh yes, please, called Gasper. Which way is land? Look, there's the snow petrel. It's a bird. It's this way, called the snow petrel, flying high above them. Gasper and Rossie used their flippers to row as hard as they could, but the current kept pushing them the wrong way. Oh no. Need us to give you a push? Asked an Antarctic silverfish from below. Oh yes, please, called Gasper. Oh, there's a silverfish, look. The silverfish pushed the iceberg along until suddenly it became stuck. We'll never get through here, exclaimed Gasper. Look, there's lots of icebergs all nearly joining together. Need some help breaking through? Asked the blue whale from the deep. Yes, please, called Gasper. It's big, isn't he? With a huge flip of its tail, the whale smashed the ice and cleared the way through. Gasper and Rossie bobbed along behind it, glad to finally be on their way back to safety. Land ahoy, squeaked the snow petrel. It's been a great adventure, said Rossie, grinning. We're just like real explorers. The sun shone brightly in the sky and Gasper and Rossie headed for home. Oh, they're trying to get back to here, look. Hey, stick to your own side, Captain, laughed Rossie, as Gasper's tail feathers tickled her feet. But I'm right at the edge, Gasper grumbled. The two penguins turned to face each other in shock. Our iceberg is getting smaller. And smaller. It's melting, shrieked Gasper. We need to move faster. It's really tiny now, isn't it? The silverfish swam quicker. The blue whale helped to push, but the ice was melting too fast. We'll have to swim from here, said Rossie. Can you do this, Gasper? I know you can. You're the captain after all. The silverfish started to cheer. Gasper, Gasper, Gasper. Soon everyone had joined in and Gasper began to feel a little braver. They are on a tiny iceberg now, look. Gasper gulped, and then with one big jump, he splashed into the water. Brrr, he spluttered, it's so chilly. Use your flippers, shouted Rossi as she dived in over Gasper's head. Wee, said Rossi as she headed for home. Gasper flapped his flippers and followed nervously behind. There he is, look, and she's a good swimmer. Wasn't long before Gasper and Rossi were back home with their families. Look, there's a group of penguins like our picture that we did. You did it, Captain, said Rossi. You got us through our most dangerous adventure yet. I guess I did, agreed Gasper, feeling proud, but I couldn't have done it without my trusty first mate. They're good friends, aren't they? So I hope you enjoyed that story. There they are, look. Lots of penguins there. And that's the end of it, yes. So I hope you enjoyed the Runaway Iceberg. We'll have a go at some of our icy activities, okay? So I'll see you soon. Bye.